So this is one of the uses of that stimulus money that drew all that attention and controversy on the national level of the millions or billions of dollars. But this is an example of how that money is now working here in the Peoria County area as well as the other counties.
Yeah.
What geographic area can a person live in to contact you?
We only serve Peoria County.
You only serve Peoria County.
Yes.
Okay. And you have to be a renter? This is not for home
Well,
owners, or
we
what?
usually, right now, we are taking only emergency rental
Okay.
clients. But we have a referral agency that we refer the homeowners to.
Okay. And would elderly people be able to qualify for
Anybody that's within
Any
our
age.
income guideline,
Okay.
yes.
this? Well, that's great. Well, these appear, at least to me, to be very important programs and services, because I'm certain there is a great need for your services, Martha, as well as yours, Barbara. And I certainly hope that those people who are watching tonight would take advantage of the services. In many communities, these kinds of services are not there.
That's right.
And I would assume if we didn't have a community action agency here to, in a sense, to be the catalyst to bring this about, those services wouldn't be here in central Illinois. So as I tell people, when I think about the wide variety of agencies and all the hundreds of services that they provide, this part of Illinois is a good place to be, in spite of some of the negative things that you may hear about what's going on in a Peoria or central Illinois. We're still blessed that when we are in need of support and those kinds of things, that we have available individuals like you. Martha, how long have you been with the agency?
I've been here actually over 20 years.
Over 20 years.
Yeah.
Well, that is. And what about you, Barbara? How long have you been?
I've been here, it's going on my 8th year.
8th year, okay. And that's another thing that I certainly want to compliment the PCCEO, is that they always have professional staff, people who are dedicated to serving the individuals that they're here to serve, and have a great and personal interest. In a sense, it's not just a job, but it's a mission.
That's right.
It allows you to reach out into the community through the various services that you're directly responsible for. And I know the agency has a high reputation in terms of the accountability, the responsibility, and the professionalism. And I think the two of you exemplify what the agency, and Mr. Bragg, who is the PCCEO President, CEO, and I want to compliment him for having the two of you to oversee these kinds of programs. Are there any other things that you want to add, either as relates to what you're responsible for?
I would like to add that if a person is in need of food, all they have to do is contact our food bank, and the number is 671-3906.
Okay.
And we can refer them to a pantry that is closest to them. So we don't want anybody out there to go hungry.
And I assume that many of these pantries operate through neighborhood organizations,
Churches.
and churches and that type of a thing. So that's where they would actually go to get the food.
Yes.
In a sense, you were the
Yeah.
distributor and the supplier to that. Is there anything that, if there's any individual or organization or employer who may be interested in supporting this, what they can do in terms of either calling to either?
Yes, they can call the same number and ask to speak with me, or anybody, you know, on the staff, and we'll get back to them. And we help them plan a food drive, or whatever help they may need, or any information. We'd be happy to guide them along.
Well, I certainly want to encourage that those who are out there not only in need of the services, but are in a position perhaps to help
That's right.
you with the services, make a contact. And I want to thank the two of you for taking a few moments and sharing with our viewing audience the valuable services that you provide. And I want to take a minute or two to share with our viewers some other services. I don't have a person here right now that represents the services, but I want people to know that there's scholarships that are also available here through PCCEO, and that these scholarships for eligible individuals who may want to go to school here in the state of Illinois, that they can contact the agency and indicate they're interested in getting an application in for the scholarship. There's also business loans that are available for individuals who might want to either expand a business or start a new business, that they can also contact the Community Action Agency and inquire about the business loans, and a staff person will assist in doing that, where they again will link you up with either federal or state or private financing using the CSBG funds to assist in business expansion. They also work with veterans. They have veteran benefit, and individual will assist them in terms of providing information or referral services to veterans. Also, one of the problems that's going on, in fact, I work as a bailiff in a court, foreclosure is getting to be a major problem. And there's even counseling as it relates to foreclosure prevention. So again, I would encourage those of you who are interested in any of these scholarships, business loans, veteran benefits, or counseling as it relates to foreclosure, to please contact the Community Action Agency at 671-3900. Tell them you've been watching Captions and you're interested in more information or talking to someone either about the food bank or about the emergency service or any of these things that I read. We're going to take a short break, but we will continue on during our next segment talking about some very important services and programs that are operated by your Community Action Agency. Please stay tuned. Call your friends, call your neighbors. I think we'll have some information you'll find very important in the quality of your life. We'll be right back.
Peoria Citizens Committee for Economic Opportunity Incorporated is the community action agency serving Peoria County. Community Action was created through the Economic Opportunity Act of 1964 during President Lyndon B. Johnson's administration. PCCEO was chartered in February 1966, and the first two programs were a Summer Head Start program and a legal aid program headed by current federal judge Joe Billy McDade.
One constant with community action across America is the provision of programs that address the specific needs of their community. In Peoria County, the Community Services Block Grant provides an array of services to help low-income families and individuals towards self-sufficiency. CSBG is instrumental in helping students with scholarships to Illinois universities, senior citizens with drug prescription medicines so they don't have to choose between food and medicine, the homeless or those who lost a home with emergency food and shelter, those who are hungry through the Peoria Area Food Bank, which distributes USDA commodities and food to over 120 pantries, or a new business through the Business Loan Program. Information about community action and the issues affecting low-income residents and minorities are distributed through flyers and brochures and the PCCEO.org website. The cable TV programs such as CAPtions, Peoria's longest-running TV talk show.
We're open really one day a month, on the first Friday of each month.